Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about a part of speech called an adjective. And an adjective is another way to say a word that describes something about a noun. So nouns, as we know, are things like things or places or people. And in this case, we're going to be describing some things around the house: a plate, a lemon, some pita chips, and an ice cube. And I bet you can think right off the top of your head about some ways to describe almost all of these things. Have you ever bit into a lemon? Yeah, or had a lemon in a cup with a cup of water? What was the very first thing that you noticed? Yeah, it was sour. Yeah, it might have been juicy. Lemons are what color? Yeah, they're yellow. So adjectives can describe the way a thing looks, feels, tastes, or sounds. So we have some words up here like round, that describes how something looks. Cold, that's the way something might feel. Sour, I bet you can guess what picture that goes to. That's how something might taste. And crunchy is a sound word. We learned about those earlier this year. They're onomatopoeias, the words that sound like the thing sounds. Crunch, crunch. That's a great word. All right, so let's take a look, see if we can match these adjectives to these nouns. All right, so right here we've got a plate. We could call it white. We could say it's fancy. We could say it's got ridges, so it's ridgy. We could say the middle is smooth. But I'm noticing something about the shape, about the way it looks. What do you notice? Yeah, it's a circle. So we could say it's a round plate. A round plate. All right, lemons. We talked about that just a second ago, didn't we? What color is that? Yeah, we could say it's a yellow lemon. We could say it's a juicy lemon. Could be a cold lemon. It's probably not a crunchy lemon, though. Yeah, sour. I'm thinking this lemon is probably sour. Without even trying it myself, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a sour lemon. All right, how about a bowl of pita chips? If you've never had those are like little baked breaded things. They're kind of in triangles. Kind of thick too, so they have a texture, but you could describe them as triangular pita chips. You could say brown pita chips. That would be how they would look. But what about when we bite into them? What do they sound like? Yeah, they sound crunchy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunching on our pita chips. Okay, and our last one is our ice cube. Ice cubes are probably how you feel right now when you go outside to play. It's so cold outside. But an ice cube feels what? How does it feel? Yeah, it feels very cold when you touch it. That is a feel word. So these are all adjectives: round, sour, crunchy, cold. And in a sentence, these words come right before the noun. And we're going to see that on the next page. All right, so on this page, we've got a little short story about some lemonade. And lemonade is something we like to drink in the summer. It's nice and cool and refreshing, and it tastes lemony, and it might be sweet, and it's probably cold. Those are all things that describe the noun of lemonade. And lemonade can be super yummy. Some people don't like it, but some people do. And here are our adjectives to choose from. We've got tall, sweet, loud, cold. So tall is how something looks. Sweet is how something tastes. Loud is how something sounds. And cold is how something feels. All right, so the first sentence says, I get a blank glass. All right, so do I get a sweet glass? If we think it looks cool, we might be like, sweet glass. But no, glasses aren't really sweet. I mean, like if you lick a glass, it's not going to be sweet. I get a loud glass. Only if you drop and break it. I get a cold glass. Could be. It could be a cold glass that you kept in the refrigerator. But in this case, I'm going to go and guess that it's probably A tall glass. I'm going to say I get a tall glass. That'll make sure I have lots of room for my lemonade. The next sentence says, I drop blank ice cubes into the glass. Now, I could count them, 1, 2, 3, and I could put the number 3 right here. I could say I dropped 3 ice cubes into the glass. That would sound right. But we're going to look at the words we have available. Do I drop sweet ice cubes, loud ice cubes, or cold ice cubes? You're right. I drop cold ice cubes into the glass. I do. All right. I fill the glass with lemonade. Yum. The lemonade has a blank taste. Now, you know, that depends on who makes it. It could be really, really tart or really sour if whoever made your lemonade didn't put enough sugar in it. But if they put enough sugar, it probably tastes loud. No, it doesn't? It doesn't taste loud? What does it taste? Ah ha ha. You couldn't be tricked. It tastes sweet. You are correct. It has a sweet taste. That is how something tastes. I drink it with a blank gulp. Well, we've only got one word left, but let's see how it would have sounded. I drink it with a tall gulp. No. I drink it with a sweet gulp. No. I drink it with a cold gulp. No. How about a loud gulp? I drink it with a loud gulp. I don't know who drinks like that. That seems like over the top. All right, so remember, an adjective is something that comes right before a noun in a sentence, and it describes the noun. A tall glass, cold ice, sweet taste, loud gulp. Great job.